we are going to design a floor plan completely from scratch. So I will start with AutoCAD, then transition to SketchUp, and we're going to work through my process completely. We don't know where it's going. We're going to see at the end what this floor plan can be. So let's start out with some parameters. This is going to be a mid-mod. That is a short term for Mid-Century Modern. It's not really going to be a Mid-Century Modern. Those classic architecturally trained people will probably freak out because I'm not going to follow that super closely, but Modern Ranch, throw in some mid-mod elements. That's the goal for today. Site parameters. I'm going to stick to 60 foot wide for a building pad. And then I want to show, I haven't done this yet, show a courtyard garage front. So that is a side load garage that's loaded like from the front of the house. So your garage would be like perpendicular to your front door. You'd pull in here and your front door would be here. Does that make sense? We'll get to it. If it doesn't make sense, follow along. You'll get it. Design program, 2 beds and an office. This will be a smaller ranch home, 2.5 baths, 2.5 baths, maybe 2. We'll see what kind of square footage I can get, what kind of features I can get out of this square footage. Open concept main living, 2-car garage, like I said, the courtyard garage, and then have fun. We're just going to have a fun one here. So, sorry, that was probably overly cheesy, but hey, that's where we're at. All right. So, as always, I start with the CAD. That's where my creative process starts. And I just start drawing stuff. So, typically with a plan like this, since I know exactly where I want the garage, I sometimes will start with that garage. So that's a 24 by 24 block. Good size for a 2-car garage. And then the home back from here. Okay, so I'm just showing 6 feet. Actually, that's 5'6". Let's go 6 feet from wall to wall there, and then a 24-inch bump in. I'm doing that because I have a feeling this bump out will be helpful, like architecturally, as we get to that section of the home. So let's see here. Where does 60 feet get us? Oh, goodness. You know what? We forgot the tunes. And the keyboard. All right. My keyboard, the tunes, back at it. Sometimes when you're doing live, it's easy to forget stuff like this. And I'll be honest, this becomes a shock to you, but I'm newer at the live stuff, especially doing live AutoCAD in front of you. But in fairness to me, I don't know anybody else that's designing homes in front of the audience, so groundbreaking maybe? We will see. Let's just start with a simple box. See what kind of square footage that's at. That will give me a frame of reference for what we can fit in this home and how much we should start to cram. So that's 2,000 square feet right there. I think that's a fair number for a home like this. I would love to do something totally like split, divided for it. And have this like cool inset area. That's just a passageway between the 2 home sections. Is this big enough for kitchen, dining, great room? What was that? 23 by 31. Actually, yeah, it might be. Because then come off this back wall 10 feet. Let's see here. To do 2 beds and an office over here. Where does 20 feet get us? I could probably extend that back now because I've chopped a lot of our square footage out. So I think both those could get, both those chunks on the sides could get deeper. And then front porch across here. Okay, so we've got garage, front porch, kind of like our corridor entryway, and then a little courtyard area. So already I can tell you off the bat, yeah, we've got a lot of room to play with as far as depth goes. Let's make that 24 feet. Maybe I'm mildly dyslexic. In all the lives. Done that, so there we go. Maybe I just do that more during a day than I realized. All right, I'm just showing my 2x6 walls now. I show everything in a frame dimension. I usually use like 7/16 sheathing. Don't show your prints down to the 16th of an inch. The field doesn't like that, and most often they'll ignore you, especially like framing. Like you can't frame, lumber just doesn't come out that accurate to the job site, so you can't really frame down to the 16th. So I show my exterior walls as a full 6 inches, 5.5 foot exterior wall, and then 1/2 inch for wall sheathing. And sometimes you go up to 1/2 anyway, so. Oh yeah, big cool door set. Let's anchor the home with that, right? I'm good with it. I'm good with it if you are. All opposed, say nay in the comments. Today we have Restream's Chill playlist. That's what I used yesterday as well. For Chill, it's kind of more upbeat than I was expecting. Again, like it though. Not gonna lie, don't hate it. Okay. Now let's see here. Taking some space from there. Like, Adam, why did you do that? Well, I'm thinking maybe the kitchen goes on this front wall, so I can throw a sink on the side wall looking out. Although, I also like this kitchen on this side wall. When designing it, like kitchens and stuff, I always start with a basic form that I know works and then kind of iterate from there. So I know like this island and sizing works. It's a 4x8 island. The overall kitchen footprint is 10x14. So yeah, that's doable. You can tuck your pantry back in here, and then this could be mudroom. We will need some laundry area. As well. Maybe laundry is tucked over on this side of the house. Let's get a big table. I keep rotating it and not snapping to 90. It's driving me crazy. There we go. So this is a lot of area then for the gathering room. It's 25 by 19. Debating now whether I want to keep it that size or not. What happens if we just flip this to the back of the house? And this becomes the gathering area. I don't like that though, walking through the garage to get there. Flip back. this was. 25 foot wide. Let's grab a couch. See how big that actually looks. This could be your little office space then. That's kind of a cool spot for an office, actually. Maybe all this moves over then. That opening matching this side. All right, now I'm working on the primary bedroom. So that to the side is a closet, 12 by 11.8. Let's check square footage before I get too far with that. See if I'm on track. On track to what? I don't know. I never really specified. I just don't want to make this unreasonable. Oh, 1875. I got a lot of space to play with. Yeah, so we can go back another 2 feet. That's 17 by 13.8. So then if we go like that, it's 11.8 by 13.8. Yeah, that's kind of on the small side. I mean, that's okay for the front bedroom. What are we at here? 9.5. Maybe this comes out anyway. And that could be closet or bath. Although if that's bath, it's going to be hard to have it shared with the rest of the house. Also, that right on the front elevation might be a little tricky. So I'm going to show a natural bump out here. Probably shoot for closet then with that. All right, let me get some text over here. Start labeling some things. Great room, dining, kitchen, office, entry, mud. I like the idea of this coming out a couple more feet too. It makes that pantry a lot easier, and then we could do maybe even some laundry space in this mudroom. So this kitchen, we can do either the sink on the outside wall or in the island. Finally. It's been like 3 floor plans. We've been talking about that and for one reason or another, didn't end up doing it. All right. Now we need some laundry area. I think these should probably, oh, you know what we should do? Is do some sort of like cool half wall, screen wall thing. Let's make that a double wall. You know, something like that. You know what I'm saying? And then those big headers over top. Kind of separating the space. So that you have the sight line but also have some privacy. That's what I'm thinking at least. Okay. We need a laundry area. Ooh, I might try something like this in the exterior too. Do some like masonry detail there. We'll see how that comes out. Okay, so we could just do laundry in a closet in the mudroom, and then just have this be a big bench seat as you're coming in. Big double French doors for that laundry area. Let's grab our door layer from somewhere. These are the past plans I was working on. Jump back, they're all saved on YouTube. Jump back if you want to see those. Subscribe. All that jazz. Subscribing's fun, right guys? Yeah. Coffee break. And tree. But we can get cabinetry all the way around in that pantry. You know what, actually, I might even show. Just don't break that cabinet line. Do like a little sink or something back here. Oh yeah, that could be sweet. Show a giant window above the sink there. Where would your fridge go then? How big is this office? 8'8" by 12'8". Could tuck the fridge right in there. That could be cool. Oh, leaves us a ton of cabinetry. fridge on this one. Where'd it go? Oops. I'm gonna offset that 3.5. There we go. Oh, sweet. Dang. All right, so then office is coming in off of this wall. 32-inch door. Might even come back and recess that door into space a little. Actually, yeah, let's do that now. This is a good spot for a coat closet. And that door coming in there. Just give that office a little bit of added feel of privacy. Ooh, sweet. So then the side wall of the porch will have this office window. Maybe we'll do one in that corner as well. I'll play with that when we get to the elevation. One of those things, it's like gets down to budget with this window. Let's talk about this window in this corner for a second. Sometimes you'll see in plans like this, the windows are right on the corner, or even this post is removed and the window goes from corner to corner. If you're well above $1 million and that feature sounds cool to you, it's probably doable. There's a lot of structure that is involved in taking out that corner. And it just is a much trickier way to frame and install and everything. So typically what I'll do, which is much more conventional, you'll get better bids on and everything, is to bring the window in. This is 10 inches now from the side of the wall, but it's enough for the window to be installed completely traditionally. So window trim on the inside if you want, window trim on the exterior. You have enough room for your flanges and flashing and everything on the outside, and then you're probably covering it with a corner board or something. But it's just one of those little things where it can take a job, 4 or 5x what it would have cost just by bringing it in 4 inches. All right, let's come back to windows. Let's see here. Let's figure out this suite, primary suite. Yeah, you probably got a pretty cool shower in there if you want. We don't have a powder though. So maybe this is the primary closet and then this is the shared bath. Yeah, so we didn't get 2.5 baths out of this one. I'm okay with it though. Let's see here. Got room for a shower on this wall? No, not really. That's 42 inches wide. Maybe we need to cut a foot out of this. That entryway is still plenty big. Some of you might argue it's too big for a plan this size. I don't know. It's going to feel really, really neat, though. Let's see here. $3'5" there. Go another. What are we at with this courtyard? 13 by 14. Yeah, we can go another 6 inches with this sweet side. Oop. Let's bring this over another 6. Sweet. Okay. So now we can show an enclosed toilet. Oops. Goodness. A common theory I hold to now with primary baths and stuff is the vanity is really the showpiece. It used to be the tub, and I would argue somewhat the shower too, but I think people are wanting even more and more private showers so that they have less glass to clean, which means, yeah, the vanity is the showpiece to that bath area, and that's where you spend your money on the, on the top and the cabinets and all that. I mean, don't skimp on the shower, obviously, but that's the statement you see when you walk in, is that vanity space. Right? You all tracking? All right, I'm going to show a pocket door here for this toilet compartment. I've heard them called water closets as well. I feel like when I put water closet on the plan, though, half the people are like, what the heck's that? So I just say toilet, even though as ungraceful as that sounds, it is what it is, kind of. You know what I mean? Let's get our icons here. I should probably go 2x6 wall there. Bring that out 2 inches. I have a room for a closet there. I think I do. Oh yeah, we're good. So that'll be vanity space. Showing a 36-inch vanity. That's a single bowl. Closet. Let me label some of this stuff. I think you're getting it without labeling now. Oh, dang. Okay. I like it. I will probably live here. That's the seating area for that island. Let's throw a sink, kitchen sink in there. If I can find my kitchen icon. There it is. I got distracted for a little bit. And that's range wall. With some uppers above. So that other line is. Oh, this is a trend I've seen, but I haven't had kitchens big enough to show it lately, is no upper cabinets on that wall. So this, let me get to it. All those pink magenta lines there. cabinetry. So no upper cabinets on this wall. Could even do a couple like flanker windows. Maybe you start your uppers here with like a double oven. So you get your plenty of storage back in your pantry area, which is, again, all completely open. Probably a veggie prep sink under that window. But then the kitchen has like little to no uppers. We can go a foot bigger with that island. Let's show the holiday storage cabinets. So just a row of 12-inch deep cabinets on the back side of the island, just for storage. Like I say, holiday storage because it's behind the stools, so it's not stuff you want every day. Okay, so this courtyard area, 12.6 by 14. That's probably going to be a covered patio because the roof line, I'm imagining, core of the roof will sit like that. I don't know. I might do an element here and a flat element here or something. Let's play with that now. Okay. Garage. Cool. All right. I'm just going to take the outline now and throw this plan into SketchUp. I don't need all that detail on the back. I might as well just in case. I usually save an AutoCAD file that's just the footprint. That way it's easy to import to SketchUp. All right, let's get AutoCAD there for a second. Hey, it's me, it's Adam. And let's pull up the SketchUp. We're gonna share a screen. The screen we're going to share is our SketchUp window. Sweet. Import. Boom. Gonna explode that. All right. For wall height, we want to go with let's show 10-foot main floor ceilings, which puts us at roughly 12-foot. Plates, if you got a basement. Oh, we don't have slab. We don't have stairs down or mechanicals. We will come back to that. You know what? I think the living area is big enough to do stairs along the side. We could incorporate those in our sidewall, actually. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'll come back and play with that. We'll figure out some stairs. Actually, let's pause the SketchUp. Let's go back to the floor plan. Figure out these stairs first. So, I had a thought. Do we do a straight shot stair here? Which I think might work. Do them there as well. We could do do a cool switchback stair here and move the office. Let's see what square footage we're at. $20.61. Stairs, stairs, stairs. Could do a slab on grade as well, but then we need some room for mechanicals. We could do stairs toward the front of the garage. We could extend this area. For now, we'll show stairs there. Alright, I need to show at least 14 treads to get a head clearance. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14 is where they'd come out to. A little bit of open rail there. Garage door here. Yeah, that works. So we're at like 2,100 square feet for this plan. Probably show it this way, just so you're not falling down the stairs when you're walking in. Maybe you show a shorter bench or something. Okay, feel good about that. Let's get back to SketchUp. All right, so we brought that out 4 feet. Okay, a couple things I wanted to play with on this. Let's just see. So I want to try with this rectangle. Do a pretty simple 312 pitch. Let's try that first. Showing 8 inches for the eaves here. Homes like this, you might see some flat roofs and things on them. This is just another one of those little building cost things. Like, a sloped roof is probably a little cheaper in a residential application. Depends on your market, a lot of things, but okay. So there's that portion of the roof. Oops, we did too much. Here's that portion of the roof for the porch. And then I think I'm gonna, oh wait, that's garage, that's main floor. So, what if, sorry, I'm trying to think through this roof plan. What if that's a 312 going side to side? This is a 312 going all the way across. Oops. Let's snap that to blue. Where does that end up? It's definitely clear of our main roof. Yeah, let's go back. Let's try a flat roof on this one. Actually, just need to delete a lot of stuff. Okay, so this section is just going to be flat roof. Oh, I deleted too much. Wall here. There we go. Now I can delete our flat roof. Or the lines on our flat roof, I should say. Okay. Back to this. This is one reason I like working in SketchUp as well. It's because it's really easy to just play with the forms without sinking too much time in it. I find with the more traditional homes now, I have a pretty good feel for what it's going to look like from a floor plan standpoint. But the more geometric shapes, personally, I find that I want to see it in 3D more, just to make sure it's living and feeling like I envisioned it in my head. That face is there. See, that 312 now is pretty tall, especially coming off that garage plate. So I'm going to switch that to 212. Go down quite a bit. I'll leave that little line there though, so I still have my intersection point. So at a 212, you're looking at either steel or membrane roofing. Oh, 212s are so hard to snap. I don't know why it has such a problem with it. Well, let's see here. We could just calculate it. 28 feet. So in 28 feet, it has, what would that be, 56 inches of rise? There we go. Okay. It's early for me, gang. It's not even 8 yet. And when you're doing these, you're up a lot sooner than you would be normally to set up the stream and everything. No, I'm liking how that feels a lot better. All right. So that's where this will end. Trust me. Stay with me on this one. Oop. As I lose you inside the house. Excuse me. Actually, that's a good segue. For a coffee break. Wait, before that coffee break. I'd just feel better if I went all the way back with it. Ooh, maybe. Oh, you know what you could do then is some clear story windows on this side wall, which is the side wall of the great room. Yeah. Probably gonna do that. Alright, let's show this on the other side then. I like the idea of these two forms, kind of an implied meeting between them. Oh, I'm gonna have to measure again, aren't I? Do early morning math. 7.3 1/2. Oh, that's because I went off the weird closet wall. Let's move that a 1/2 inch. Still, 7.4 doesn't help me much. Oh, there we go. It snapped. Sweet. Oops. All right, just now, I'm hopefully, oh, it's not gonna snap again. Let's copy this face then. So we're gonna copy that face because we know that's at a 212 and has the right eaves for us. Rotate it and just move it. And then we got it. That comes to the back of the house. That comes to the back of the house. Comes to the back of the house, and those all have a 2-foot overhang. Extra lines. feeling very like Texas modern. Okay. I don't know why that disappeared. Got it back. Boom. All right. So I'm kind of liking the idea. Subtle bump up here. Goes all the way up. That way we can transition like a siding material or something. Maybe it's only like 2 inches out. And that's where our window sits. It needs to be wider though. Start coloring these faces so we can see them. Ooh, I'm gonna do this in black brick and wood siding. I think that's what I'm feeling this time. Loading some forms for you and taking a coffee break, if I'm honest. Not forms. Not loading forms. I'm loading patch patterns. Excuse me. Let's go brick. Take all the color out of that brick. I don't want that to be the only wood accent on the front though. Maybe it's this wall then too. Does that feel too matchy-matchy? Maybe it's only this faces. No. That's not it either. I've got 2 different types of siding on here. Alright, I like to increase the scale on this one a little bit. Just don't feel like it feels right at that basic scale. And I have a really basic window I throw on here. Maybe this doesn't need that bump out. Also, there's a different brick. Let's go with this for the black brick. Yeah, it's gonna feel a little more consistent, less variation in it. So what is this size of window? 4 foot by 2.5 feet. Feels anchored on the wrong side of the house. So this needs to be an egress window. Otherwise, I'd make that one a little more slender. That does need to be a 4-footer though, so we'll show 4 by 2. Oh, I'm showing 4 by 2 so that the desk on the inside has enough clearance under that window, whether it's a desk or a furniture piece, whatever, it's not butting out right up to it. Coming out 6 inches. Let's show a nice big beefy 30-inch column there. Oh no, that's way too much. Sorry. Scratch that. 18-inch column. There we go. Oh, 24. Getting close on time, but that doesn't mean we're dead. Okay. Okay. Don't hate it. For those of you wondering as well, like, this is the first draft. I have not premeditated anything of it. Well, I mean, I think about it. But I haven't like planned out this design at all. Nothing has been sketched. This is completely from scratch, idea and everything. So usually in a design process like this, there's lots of iteration, lots of back and forth between the client. I usually tell my clients, like, personally, I don't feel like the design process starts until you get the first draft, because then you finally see what I thought I heard when you told me stuff, so it makes a big difference once it's on paper, and then it's a lot easier for me to manipulate it and go through it. That is a 6-foot door. Sorry, not 6 foot, 7-foot door. We want to go to an 8-foot door. If you scale transform 1.1428, for whatever reason, that's the number I just remember. Probably because I used it a lot. There is a lot of space up here. It's almost like the that centered? Doesn't seem centered. I feel like I swore I snapped to the midpoint, but I guess I didn't. There we go. Stuff usually looks better when it's centered. That's another pro tip for you. Well, when it's intended to be centered, I should say. It feels like it needs something there. Or maybe it is a really big modern feeling awning. Oh yeah, with like what should we make the awning out of? Why am I coloring? That's weird. It's like that face doesn't exist. Are you guys seeing this? It won't let me. Oh, that was weird. Where'd it go? Lost in the sauce. Sometimes you move windows around and they just disappear on you. Is that the exact same width? Yeah, it is. Oh, let's show two. Let's show clear story windows. Maybe the brick needs to be the accent. Because yeah, that's going to be annoying to have to, if that were brick. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Then do we just add a little wood accent area here, maybe? Two. Okay, that's fun. Don't hate it. This should just be called Hate It, Don't Hate It. I draw things, and we all say, we hate it or don't hate it. And if we don't hate it, we keep drawing. If you're watching, throw it up in the comments. Hate it, don't hate it. All right, because we're getting close, I'm actually past the time limit here, but I want to finish one. So we're gonna keep rolling. If you gotta get to a meeting or your life, you got a super cool life with awesome stuff to do, go for it. But I'm gonna keep jamming here for another couple minutes to try and finish this out. I think we got a promising plan here. Oops, gotta make that unique. Okay, what is that? Oh, that's 3'6" by 8 foot. Or a 3-footer. big transom. So this door would be crazy expensive if you could actually find it. Pre-apologies. You're probably looking at storefront, actually. Like commercial glazing. To do something like that. But it looks cool. It'd be much more economical to do like a standard door, obviously. That much glass and a face like that gets expensive. Reset all these windows because I like how that pops on the rendering. Even in the wood areas, I think it looks cool. Just need to go up a little bit, I think. Yes, there would be some cable here. At times I'd show like a actual round cable, but here's something I've noticed is like, especially with smaller details like this, it's all colored in black and rectangular. People don't notice that it's not like the perfect shape. Or, I mean, we could keep it rectangular too. Maybe these windows are taller. Go 6 inches taller with them. Probably garage attic space, but if you got the high lift, actually, no, you'd have to be garage attic space. The high lift would go right in front of those windows, which I bet you probably could do. In setting windows. Dang. All right. I think we're pretty close here. Red roof? Should we get a red roof? No, shouldn't. All right, let's finish out the site stuff. We got ourselves a plan. So I usually like to draw the driveway, come in here and arc, and if you snap to magenta, it automatically deletes those lines for you. Which is kind of cool. And then we're going to go back to our Enscape window. I'm so bad with landscaping. Just kind of make it up every time. Since this is giving me Texas vibes, I'm going to do like some deserty type landscaping here. All right. And then I usually will make like a giant site just so that the grass kind of fades into the background. Actually not too familiar with like what deserty trees I should use though. Deleting those because those pop up in the rendering, weirdly enough. I'm still gonna do grass though. It's hard to not show grass, honestly. Because all the other pattern, like I have a sand hatch that doesn't look good. Some of them just read a lot better than others when you render it in Inkscape. Okay, if you're watching this, please let me know. Is it Enscape or Onscape? I say it different every single time. No one has told me otherwise. Can we get a ruling? Oh, that'll just read as okay, so let's go to Enscape, load some grounds. We're gonna get some pebbles for the front yard here. This front landscaping beds, and then we're just gonna throw in a bunch of plants and bushes until it feels right. What happened here? Oh. Did I accidentally offset that? Weird. Gonna have to go back and watch that, see when that happened. I don't remember doing that. Alright. Enscape window, pulling up some vegetation. Dune grass. I don't know. You tell me. Not enough? Too much? Thoughts? Got some dune grass. We're gonna do some feather grass too. And then lavender. Add some color. Can we get a really small tree to go right there? I think I know one. That's gonna feel weird there though. Let's move that to like over there. Move that to like over there. Okay. All right. Now for other trees. Honestly, I don't know. Black locust? Is that a thing? So I just want a lot off in the distance. And then I usually show some in the foreground as well because that helps in your reflections. You'll start to see trees in the windows and things, which can be cool. Helps it feel a little bit more real. Some pines? Is that deserty? Not really. There's some desert pines, I guess. Not an arborist. Alright. Nope, wrong one. Let's get just some big space eaters in the background. This will be way back. Okay. The last thing I do is go into the material editor in Enscape and edit this concrete It is so shiny. I'm so confused why they made it that shiny. I don't really get it. Oh, no, that's not the last thing I'm going to do. I'm going to bump these windows back so we can all see the clear story. Cool. All right. Starting up Enscape. So we need to switch to a new window. Windscape is the comment I got. I don't think it's called Windscape. Oh, that's awesome. All right, I'm noticing a little line I didn't delete there. Also, I can kind of sense there needs to be a tree further up here. It's going to feel weird on that side. All right, so then moving the sun around, try and get this at a good angle. Yeah, you could come in here and do like exact sun angles. You know what I mean? Like if you had your longitude and latitude, you could set up where exactly the sun should be through the day, which is kind of cool. I've never really done that though. I've never had a client ask for something that specific. And there we go. Oh, you can't see this. I need to share that screen. Here we go. And that is our house. I like to make the depth of field a little narrower. I feel like that reads a little better too. See those trees in the background getting blurry. Should I do a third material on this? What if this bump out was concrete? Let's just ask the question. It could be fun. I feel like I'd want it at least one more place then. The column's concrete? No, it doesn't feel too right. I still don't hate that though. I don't know. What do you think? Sound off in the comments. Yes. I got a yes. Coffee break. All right. Well, I think this is it for today's stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Hour 20, so 80 minutes. Get something like this done. Not bad. Let's jump back. Floor plan for one last second. Just so we can remind ourselves where we're at. Got that cool courtyard, got the flat roof over this area, that big sloper roof here, 2-car garage, 2 bedrooms, an office, stairs to the basement, off in the front there. Yeah, I'll need to adjust the windows. Oh, I didn't end up doing these. I need to adjust the windows some, play with that, but yeah, I think this turned out pretty cool. Let me know what you think. Hit me up in the comments as always. All right, well, I'm going to take off. I got other work to do. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back at you another time. Bye. Got to end with some dancing.